Welcome to Traveler's Tales. I am your host, Greg Alonzo. Today I will be your guide through history as we take a look at Gaius Gracchus, the Reformer. Before we begin, just a quick reminder that we post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post a new video. Moving right along. Mythology tells us one thing, while archaeology tells us another. Who was Gaius Gracchus? Was he the brother of the renowned Tiberius Sempronicus Gracchus? How has history treated Gaius Gracchus? Today we will answer these questions as we take a look at this noble Roman. Gaius Gracchus, the brother of Tiberius Sempronicus Gracchus, was also a reformer. He is most famous for his tribunate for the years 123 and 122 before the Common Era, in which he proposed a wide set of laws, including laws to establish colonies outside of Italy. He also engaged in further land reform, as well as reform to the judicial system. Lastly, Gaius Gracchus sought to create a subsidized grain supply system for Rome. As we have learned from the previous video on Tiberius Sempronicus Gracchus, which we have linked below, the Gracchi were one of Rome's oldest and most influential families. Their father, Tiberius Sempronicus Gracchus the Elder, or Maior in Latin, served in the army and was honored for his valor in the wars against the Celts. Tiberius the Elder was also a very successful politician who served as consul. On his mother's side, their grandfather was the legendary general of the Second Punic War, Scipio Africanus. Along with his brother, Gaius Gracchus served in the Roman army under Scipio Aemilianus during the campaign against Numantia. During his elder brother Tiberius's tribunate, Gaius began his political career. He was elected as a commissioner in the Gracchian Land Commission, and his responsibilities included the distribution of public lands to poor Roman families. In 126 before the Common Era, he supported Marcus Fulvius Flaccus's political program. While in Rome, Gaius opposed a proposal to prohibit non-citizens from settling in Roman towns and evict those who had done so. After his tenure in Rome, he then left as a quaestor, which is an inspector. He was posted to the Roman province of Sardinia and under the command of Lucius Aurelius Orestes. He was there to aid in quelling a rebellion. During a harsh winter, Gaius was successful in procuring supplies from the Sardinians for the hard-pressed Roman troops. After completing his tour of duty, Gaius wanted to return to Rome. Orestes had hoped that Gaius would stay on in Sardinia because the rebellion had not been completely quelled. However, without the permission of his commander, Gaius Gracchus returned to Rome. Upon his return to Rome, Gaius was interrogated by the censors as several charges, including treason, had been brought against him. Nevertheless, he successfully rebutted all charges, and since he was well known to the people, he stood for election as tribune and won. In 123 before the Common Era, Gaius began serving his term as one of the tribunes of the plebs. He immediately embarked on an aggressive legislative program. He also developed a rousing style of public speaking and was heralded as one of the greatest orators, along with Cato the Censor and Cicero. In order to appeal to many interest groups, Gaius changed how speeches were delivered from the rostra, which was a large public platform that stood in the city of Rome. Formerly, when a speaker delivered a speech in the forum, he turned his face to the right in the direction of the Curia of the Senate House and the Comitium. Instead, Gaius would turn his face left toward the direction of the forum, effectively turning his back on the Senate. Gaius Gracchus was instrumental in passing many law reforms, and he supported his brother's land reform, Lex Agraria. Some of Gaius's reforms came under attack, and eventually this led to violence. Gaius and his followers, now armed, sought refuge in the Temple of Diana on the Aventine Hill. The Senate then called out the militia and marched on the Aventine. Sadly, Gracchus and his allies were no match for the militia, and in the end, they gave up their lives for what they believed was right. In the aftermath, what became of Gracchus's laws and reforms? Fearing reprisals, the Senate saw to it that most of Gracchus's legislation survived. This brings us to the end of Gaius Gracchus the Reformer. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Traveler's Tales. Just a reminder that we post new videos every Tuesday and Friday, with special editions on Wednesdays. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post new videos. For your convenience, we have also posted our email address and Instagram information. We enjoy hearing from our subscribers. Don't hesitate to contact us with any questions or comments you may have. Traveler's Tales will return with part 2 of Gaius Gracchus, the Reformer. Until we meet again at the crossroads of folklore and fact, Cartistos.